doggy clap? That's amazing. Kelsey's great, isn't she? She's just so wonderful. And yeah, let's give it up for Kelsey. Yeah. She's such a wonderful teacher, and she's so beautiful. And oh, I love her so much. I'm a huge suck-up. Can you tell? Yeah, it worked really well when it came to academics, because when I was in college, I was on the dean's list, and, you know, in high school, I was on the honor roll. The only thing I regret about it is I did lose my virginity to my 10th grade geometry teacher. Yeah, I'm just kidding. That didn't actually happen. Not from lack of trying, though. He was really hot. So, do we have any birthdays? Is anybody celebrating a birthday? Or yeah, really? I don't care. I was just looking for a reason to talk about my birthday, which was 2 weeks ago. My brothers came up for my birthday. They came all the way up from Baltimore, Maryland. Or, oh, excuse me, I should say Sykesville, Maryland. There are some people from Baltimore who get really upset at the people who say they're from Baltimore, but who are from actually the surrounding counties. Has anybody actually heard of Sykesville? No, exactly. Exactly. Nobody knows any city that doesn't have a crime show after them. But people have heard of Baltimore, right? You know, Baltimore Orioles. Yes. We didn't make it to the Super Bowl. Yeah, you know Baltimore. So I say I'm from Baltimore, and people get really upset just because I didn't grow up on the corner of Pratt and Central. But to those people who are from Baltimore, I say, listen, I know I wasn't an accidental lecture on The Wire, but I will motherfucking cut a bitch if you say where I'm not from again. Got it? I'm from Baltimore. Boom. So yeah, my brothers came up for my birthday, which was awesome. They stayed in my little studio apartment. The bad thing, though, is I didn't get to have any birthday sex. I know, bummer, right? Which is a shame because I like sex like I like my birthday cake, covered in vanilla bean icing, with slices of pineapple on top. You're all trying to figure out what that looks like in your head, aren't you? You guys are perverts. So, but yeah, they were up here, and it was probably for the best, though, because the worst thing to spend the $50 that my grandmother gave me for my birthday would have been the morning after pill. Yeah, I was gonna buy a new iPod Shuffle. Yeah, but I have 2 brothers, which is great, because growing up, I was the one who got to get out of doing chores by using the puppy dog eyes and complaining about cramps. The bad thing was that the cramps were real. They hurt. But that's what pills are for, right? Yay, medication. Does anybody here like being naked? Yeah! Yeah! It's pretty much one of my favorite things. Raindrops on roses and dancing around naked. I'm pretty sure that's how the song goes. But yeah, I love being naked. I personally think I look better without clothes on. I don't have that muffin top, I don't have like the elastic band that's like pushing my fat in the opposite direction of gravity. I'm not wearing a bra, so I don't have the rolls in the back, I like to call my bra back fat highlighter. I was in a show once where I had to be naked on stage like half the time, and I'm pretty sure I was more comfortable with it than the audience. I thought about doing it for this show, but I was advised against it. And then, but I do remember distinctly there was this one time in the 2nd grade, I was just discovering my, the rest of my body, with my vagina and my nipples. What did they have to offer? What were they good for? And, I was getting ready for school one day, and I noticed that the middle school kids were outside waiting for the bus. So I opened my blinds. And I pressed my flat boob against the window pane. Just to see if they would notice. And they didn't. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Enjoy the